Hi, my name is Stephen Hale. I'm from a company by the name of Transcoast Express. I'm a part owner of that business, general manager. We're a freight forwarding company based in Australia. We do domestic, local, interstate and also international freight. We've had a relationship now with DGR, I would think, for approximately 3 or 4 years. And we came to DGR actually initially was looking for someone to support us in mainly air freight through our domestic air freight with our dangerous goods. And since that time, we sort of operate more with using their air freight as well, just domestic air freight, non-hazardous. Because we find that their service is a lot more superior than what we could offer ourselves by doing, because of the contacts. And that's again what Transcoast is about, is we find the right suppliers for what we're looking for our customers. And DGR has definitely come in and supported us through that and ensured that our freight is delivered on time every time. I remember thinking initially going, why are we doing this freight for DGR if they're a DG company? And that's, I think, when we had conversations and I said, oh, well, you can do air freight, because we've always had problems with air freight. And to be honest, there's been many times in the past prior to this relationship where I would shy away from work, from dangerous goods, specific air freight things, knowing that I probably couldn't achieve the end goal. So I would talk my customer out of it, or I would just at times tell them like we couldn't do it because we couldn't achieve it. But having someone hands-on that is able to move it from A to B to Z, right through to the end destination has been amazing. For dangerous goods is obviously it's a niche in the market that we offer, that we provide for our customers. However, we're not. It's not our forte, and it's not our bread and butter isn't dangerous goods, but it's a part of the parcel the package we offer. So what we found is someone like DGR has got the experience and the understanding of the dangerous goods where we don't. So it feels a lot safer for us to be offloading that work or subtracting that work to DGR, because they've got the professionalism where we don't. Well, again, because we're a one-stop shop and we offer and we sell that we do everything, we need subcontractors and businesses behind us to support what we sell. So DGR is a major factor there, because they have all the experience and the training that Transcoast itself doesn't have. So we find it's a lot easier to do it that way as well. I think what really stands out for me is thinking of, and there's been multiple jobs, so it's hard to put your finger on one job, but where it begins for me was we had a customer that had some freight that every day they had the same job that we had to dangerous goods fly to somewhere in Western Australia. And it ran into the weekend, and I got a phone call on a Saturday, and I was at a family barbecue, and I got a phone call that we had to fly one of these things, and I got hold of Carlos at the time, and I thought sounds impossible. And I left the barbecue, went home, faxed paperwork to Carlos that we got off the internet, faxed all that, and we flew all this freight got flown and was delivered on the Sunday. And our customer was blown away with it, that they thought that was impossible. And their words actually at the time was, I know this is impossible, and I just need you to tell me that you can't do it. And yet we delivered it the following day, and it blew the customer away. Like, it was amazing. It was actually, I think it was my son's birthday or something, and we're at a picnic, and I had to race home to get these documents that someone was emailing to me, so I could email them to Carlos to get this to happen. And we got a courier. I think by memory, the box was delivered to my house, and I had a courier come and pick it up, so I labelled it and sent it to you, to Carlos, and then Carlos did what he did, and this was delivered the following morning on a Sunday. But I couldn't do that single-handedly. Like, with the knowledge I have, and dealing with the supplier, some other suppliers directly. If I was dealing directly, like without DGR in between, there's no chance I could pull that off. I don't have the contacts. Oh, I think probably just the ease of being able, how we're able to work together with Transcoast and DGR. and the staff within DG Air, we found it very similar to our own people, and there was an easy connection there, and also the reciprocal work that we were getting, through DG Air, we're also providing us with some work. So it became a working relationship that worked for both sides, and almost like working with your own team. So it made it very easy. We would be unable to live up to the expectation that we're trying to sell, that we can do everything. We often would, example, we do use other suppliers, but we don't get the personal touch, and things often go wrong because nobody cites the difference is with DG Air, when they pick up freight for us, often they will bring it back to their base, they will cite the freight, they will repack it, they will do what's required. Whereas if we went with another supplier, it would just it would hit a brick wall, and they'll say this cannot move from here because it wasn't up to standards or something like that, and it's out of our control. So we would fail, and I guess it would come to a point where we couldn't offer that service. Well, I think it's pretty obvious that I would recommend them with their track record of what they've been able to do for me, and how they've helped build our company up higher, and the performance that they give, and the personal touch and professionalism is second to none. Definitely, that's who I would recommend.